He was the unmistakable voice on the radio, and for more than 25 years, he greeted households on TV through his show, Larry King Live. Today, he is being remembered as the King of Talk.
Welcome to Larry King Live. Tonight, former President Richard Nixon.
From interviews with presidents.
Should I call you Larry or should I call you King Larry?
To pop singers, movie stars, suspects, scandals, and everyone in between. King sat down with them all. The iconic TV personality spent more than 60 years on radio, TV, and digital platforms, reaching thousands of fans from generation to generation. In 1933, King was born Lawrence Harvey Zeiger in Brooklyn, New York. His parents were immigrants, Orthodox Jews who came to the U.S. from Belarus in the 1930s. His father died when he was 10. In this interview, he recounts the humble beginnings.
You were on welfare for a while.
When my father died, we were on welfare for a year. New York City bought my first pair of glasses. I've always had a lot of empathy for welfare recipients because I know how ashamed we were to be on it.
In the 1950s and 60s, he was just a local Florida reporter and radio interviewer. Then in 1978, his big break.
Live from Washington, D.C., it's the Larry King Show.
He became the host of the Larry King Show, an all-night nationwide call-in radio program. Then in 1985, Americans saw King on nationwide TV.
My name is Larry King.
Often rocking his iconic suspenders, glasses, and a button-down dress shirt on his CNN show, Larry King Live. When asked why people like him so much, his response?
Definitely a regular person. I'm not a scholar. I'm not a college graduate. I think people view me as
Every man.
Yeah.
You forgive John Hinckley?
Yes.
His questions were personal, and he did not shy away from heated topics.
Talk about Larry.
As invasive as he was with interviews, he also was open with his own life. King was married 8 times to 7 women and arrested just once, accused of grand larceny. The charges were later dropped.
Financial problems over the years?
Yeah, I never handled money well.
There was bankruptcy?
I had a bankruptcy in 1978.
Bad checks?
Had bad checks in the late 1960s.
What is that
early
about?
70s. I was living over my head, and the ego ran away with me, and I got carried away with Larry King being famous.
From marriages to battling lung cancer to the loss of 2 adult children, he often shared it all.
Here again, Larry King.
On air, he would say it's an honor to interview his subjects.
Thank you.
But many felt it was an honor just to talk to him. Larry King died at 87, but his life still lives on through his decades of work, both on and off the screen.
And King is survived by children Larry Jr., Chance, Cannon, and the entire King family. Funeral arrangements and a memorial service will be announced later. The King family is asking for their privacy at this time.